which should be a continuation today. Let's take a look at it. How's everyone doing today, by the way? I gotta do some cleaning here. Alright, so I'm gonna clean this low. Get back to regular trading hours. And let's see the opening range gap high. Hold on one sec. Okay, so cool. So I'm looking at the 4-hourly chart right now, which is my go-to chart for this price action because it's the market maker sell model on the 4-hourly. So yesterday we built some sell side liquidity, formed equal lows as you guys know, and then rated the buy side, which ended up being a turtle soup. Basically price got weak there, traded into the fair value gap, the H4 fair value gap, not even 25%. It couldn't even reach the 25%, which is indicating weakness. Because of that, today I'm primarily looking for Monday's, actually Tuesday's low, equal lows, and then if it should break down or displace lower from there, the other key level I have is, as you guys know, September 19 opening range gap low, which is resting at 635s, and then equal lows on the 4-hourly 529. Now I'm not sure if price is going to be willing to get down to 529s, but it doesn't even matter actually if it gets down there or not today. It might be left for the NFP tomorrow, but today I'll be looking primarily for short setups, and I'm willing to let go of buy models. Alright, 1 hour. So on the 1-hourly, overnight session kind of left equal highs. So we have equal highs, equal lows, but we have a displacement away from the equal highs. So I'm not really concerned about that much until at least Tuesday's low get tagged. So my thought process goes like this: because it displaced after forming equal highs, it should be drawn to equal lows, and if it rejects it down there after sweeping, then it's going to be a reversal profile. If it breaks down, we're going to be seeing continuation, and equal highs will be left for later days during this month. And we have this jagged move here, which also attacked the buy side into, I would say that's premium. Yep, premium portion of this range. Came all the way up to yesterday's inversion fair value gap. This is the hourly. Here's the inversion fair value gap. Got rejected at the CE, seek the buy side, displaced lower. So we have an order block here. Order block is about to form on the hourly, which means we could actually see immediate sell side at 9:30 today. It looks weak. Let's see if she's willing to give us an entry today. I might actually pull the trigger during the opening range, honestly. Although we have 10 o'clock news today. But I don't want to miss the move, because I think today is going to be one of those days where market will be trending, although we have NFP tomorrow. And we have another equal lows that was just formed during London session. So it's building up a lot of liquidity here. And the fact that it rated the buy side after forming these equal lows, it's giving me even more confidence to go short, honestly. Let's check the 15-minute. Yep, same deal here. The buy side was attacked, but it was rejected. It formed the OB here. There is a market maker sell model on the 15-minute as well. So it formed the bearish OB after seeking the buy side. Bearish OB, we have an inversion pair value gap as well, an immediate rebalance. Right here is the immediate rebalance on the 15-minute, and these lows looks very suspicious. So at 9:30, it should be levitating towards these lows almost immediately. I don't want to see like price making a 100-point move to the upside, honestly. There's a little volume imbalance also. Right now we're trading into it. But this is a market maker style model on the 15-minute. I'm gonna just annotate these so I can post in the channel also. Alright. Cool. So my game plan for now is I'm gonna wait for the open range gap formation, 9:30 open. As usual, I'm gonna annotate the open range gap CE and low. We're gonna have quite large open range gap today. It's gonna be 120, 100 points more or less. And I want to see if it's gonna be willing to just form a Judas swing to its CE, or maybe like 25% of that open range gap. And I'll be aggressively looking for short entries there inside the open range gap, ideally. Good morning, Kings. Good morning, Lost. Big opening gap, almost 100 points to the upside. Yes, sir. This should be heavy. On the daily, I need to mention this as well. So on the daily, yesterday, it kind of formed immediate rebalance there. Today's, once it opened, it basically formed buy-side wick, manipulated to the upside, and that upside move couldn't even reach to the CE of Wednesday's buy-side wick. It failed at 25%, which also indicates weakness, and I'm anticipating October 2nd Wednesday candle being an order block, which means today I want to see price being willing to violate its low. So previous day low is also another great or high probability target, but because there's equal lows rather, my main key level is 818. Let's get down to 1 minute. Even looks better. We have equal lows, jagged move, displacement after the jagged move. That fair value gap got retested, but it basically just traded into the CB over there. One tick, another signature of market being weak. It just traded up there, one tick, or yeah, that makes me wet, so to speak. Let's see what 9:30 does here. In the meantime, I have to just post this real quick. Okay, okie doke. Let me just post this real quick into my channel and I'll be back. Okay. Oh, what's going on? 8:52. Okay, I want to finish this before market opens. get it, man. I think today's gonna be a beautiful day. Alright. One minute till the New York Open. I gotta pull up. I'm setting up the other monitor real quick before market opens in 40 seconds. Okay. Let's see how she delivers the sell side. It might be like immediate sell side delivery at 9:30. We have N-Dog from yesterday also. I'm going to keep that on the chart. And annotate the open range gap. Alright. So open range gap low at 912. And the CE 240 down here is right above the N-Dog from yesterday. 976. I think it's not going to be even able to get up there, honestly. Maybe like 25% retracement and then dump is more likely, in my opinion. Alright, cool. Let's see what she does here. I'm gonna keep also the quadrants just in case if it acts up at the 25%. I'm gonna do the same drill on ES. What's this? Okay, delete that. Okay. Damn it. I'm slow today. TH. Range gap low. Open range gap high there. And the CE. That's a big gap. It's a 75.25. Alright, that's done. Let's get back to the chart. Alright, ES is not willing to even go for the opening range gap. Nasdaq is going higher right now. It purged the buy side. Going for the 25% right now. Let's see, I want to see one more candle pushing upwards so it forms the first presented fair value gap here, and I'm anticipating that being an inversion fair value gap. I might use that to go short actually. I think today can be tricky. PA with NFP tomorrow. It's going to be. It's going to be. But I think at least like the worst case scenario, this 1 minute sell model should be completed. Even if market leaves Tuesday's low untouched, the 1 minute model should be completed. Alright, the first presented fair value gap. Again, I'm not going to long today, even if it goes for a buy side or anything. I'm gonna be willing to stay away. It's busy. All right, first fair value gap of New York is formed here. But if she's gonna be willing to invert that. I mean, and another thing that could happen technically today is market leaves all the liquidity without attacking. We just stay range bound, and tomorrow with NFP it runs it. That's also possible. I'm open to that as well, but let's see. We're trading into the open range gap CE right now. Let's see what ES is doing. ES left equal lows. Now, I technically don't want to see price going for 830 highs, 833 candles high. Now, there's no wick above 834 candle. Did it? Yeah, it traded up into there. Let's change the color. I want to see price respecting this fair value gap, to be honest with you. Yes, looks pretty weak. Alright, let's see. I still think a bit range bound to the upside. Sick how they manipulate when there's no wick. Bearish SMT on the 1 minute. Yeah, bearish SMT right at the New York Open. Let's see if this could get into a sell model. Ideally, it stays below the opening range gap CE. Because if it goes higher than that, it might be it might be a little bit tricky. Market is out of sync right now. And Q's ES is almost at the sell side. How big is this IFVG? 6 points. If it inverts this 1 minute BC, I might take a low risk sell with a tight stop. Alright, no inversion yet, but we are trading below the CE. That's a good sign. Let me check. Alright, we have the inversion. Let's see what she does here. I'm willing to take some sort of a short entry here with a small risk. It's also trading down into the 5 minute fair value gap, 5 minute busy, but I'm willing to actually fade that move. The 5 minute FVG, send it. I still think the high market out of sync. It's hard. That's the norm for the week. It's been like this the whole week, I think. We'll see what happens. Let me check Forex Factory one more time. Actually, it's 10 o'clock. So there is 9:45 orange folder and 10 o'clock PMI. Okay, 10 o'clock red folder. We're back at 20K. ES is still not willing to do anything. Just rated the sell side. There's also equal highs on ES though. That is low-key strong 15-minute candle. If this wants to be bullish today, then I'm looking for the first fair value gap from 10 September 1st. It was never traded into. You mean as a target? I mean, if this keeps going bullish, honestly, I'm gonna stay away from it. Because the reason I want to stay away from it is because of the hourly time frame. So on the hourly, like I said before 9:30, we have equal highs, equal lows. I would rather wait one or the other getting purged, and then I'm willing to trade longs. Like I would be willing to buy below equal lows. But because we displaced overnight, I'm willing to take a short and target the equal lows. That's why I'm more interested in shorts. That's the thought process. I don't plan on trading today though, unless the setup's A1, A plus. Let's see what she offers. Not look at ES though. Like ES is still pressing lower. Nasdaq is still trying to reach higher. Kind of giving me like choppy vibes a little bit before 10 a.m. Like until 10 a.m. news. That's very typical of price action. When there's 10 a.m. red folder. But like, so from 9:30 to this high, it's 110 handles on Nasdaq, and ES just dumped actually. Didn't even go for it. We have an S&T right now at the highs. ES dumped 12-13 handles. We also have SMT on the hourly, so ES didn't leave equal highs. It rated it. And on the 4-hourly, we have another bearish SMT. Nasdaq rated the buy side, ES didn't. ES failed at what it seems like to be 25% of the wick on the 4-hourly. Yeah, this should be a dump, honestly. Like I can see ES forming 4-hourly OB. But the main question is, how is it gonna form it, right? I think that when we reach the 1 hour bearish fair value gap, could be. I would rather see it breakaway gap though. It should be weak today. But yeah, I can definitely see your point though. Alright, first macro of New York session. Let's see what she does there. Now at this point I would rather have it sweeping the buy side, not leaving any potential targets up here. That would be better. Like sweep it, immediate reaction, just wick above, and then go for the inversion fair value gap below open range gap CE. I want to see wick above 1 minute buy side. If she's gonna go for a dump, I want to see that. I feel like today's party pooper is NASDAQ. And look at that difference on the hourly. Damn. Kind of feels like DXY versus NASDAQ. But here's the thing. This was a second leg push, and price is not willing to displace above the buy side, which usually indicates the accumulation is over. Let's see though, it needs to displace lower for confirmation. So it came from discount basically from the first leg. This is the first leg. Left equal lows, which is very sus. So this is a discount. Pumped. This is the second stage reaccumulation, targeted the first leg's high, and it paused there, basically accumulating. I think it's forming smart money reversal, but I'm biased, so we'll see. I don't want to see another busy though. If it pops one more time to the upside, it's over. I think news will push it, then drop. Let's see. I want to see a failing at the buy side here though. And that would be the perfect world. Or like maybe it could form a BC here about that 1 minute buy side, but I want to see that busy getting inverted almost immediately. Alright, let's see. Tagged it. Let's see if she's gonna displace here or not. If the busy leaves open, like I said, it has to be an inversion fair value gap almost immediately for shorts. Or else we're going for the buy side, guys. I don't like the rejection. And left a tiny busy though. Alright, this is the moment of truth. If it can't invert that busy, no sell side today. There's a pop. Not liking that pop. Kinda invalidates my idea for sell side. I'm staying away from this for now. The buy side is resting at 90s. Left. Again, personally, I'm willing to stay away from buy side, like longs. But if you're okay with it, there's nothing wrong with that. At 10 a.m. in 2 minutes, 1 minute actually. Alright, so far ES purged the equal highs. Nasdaq basically filled the opening range gap completely. Right now it's trading up into the open range gap high. Not gonna lie, I didn't want to see opening range gap high. I wanted to see it staying open. 10 seconds. Going for the buy side. Normally it will not fill it at all when there is a higher point gap. Feels like a mega dump. Yeah, normally when there's a large gap, it barely reaches for open range gap CE and dumps from there, or pumps if it's bullish. Either way, I'm still not willing to long this, honestly. But that's just me. She's playing dirty there. Just rejected. 4 points short. 4 points shy. What are your thoughts? Or did anyone trade the longs or no? Alright, just cleared the buy side. We check the daily. That's basically previous day high. If this place is up here, then no shorts. Yeah, this should be turtle soup for shorts. Got along with scalps, but if it can give me smart money reversal here at the PTH now, that would be so good. But regardless, I actually don't like the fact that it went for previous day high before the lows. Um, 0.75% catched. Nice. Took one L and scalp for my 5 future starters for $200 each going up. Payout. Let's get it, brother. Left equal lows at 981, which could be a nice short scalp if given it from here. 980. Oh, right here. Yeah, I think if it gets back down into the opening range gap, I think it's going to be targeting the opening range gap low, which was technically not manipulated. So it either chops here and we see one more pop, or it's forming a smart money reversal. Well, let's see. This market, I still believe next year's there'll be a long ass bear market. I never seen this running up. They pumping it like shit. Didn't see this today way off. If you look at the economy, everything is so expensive. Everything is very expensive. And also, I was talking to one of my friends who's working in the energy sector. He told me that there are like strikes right now at the ports, and there is, I think he said, gasoline shortage, as far as I remember. Hold on, let me find that news about it. I saw it yesterday as well. Port riots. Find it anymore. I think they're trying to cover it up also. Hold on. Okay, so it says consumers are panic buying after the port strikes. It basically looks like a fucking COVID revamp. What does it say? U.S. ports from Maine to Texas shut down when the union representing about 45,000 dock workers went on strike for the first time since 1977. Like, so that's nationwide. I think too many are calling for a recession at this point for it to be incoming. I think 2025 will still be good. The year after an election is typically still up. I think it's just a cover-up game, honestly. I think we're already in recession for at least a couple of years, but it's just being covered up. And it's global, like not US. It's crazy. First was gasoline like 1.3 euros the liter in our country. In just a few years, they run it up over to the 20 to 30. Now it's back at 180. Bro, in California, it was, I think, below $2 per gallon, which is 4 liters. This was like 2 years ago. 2.5, maybe 3 years ago. And basically overnight, it spiked to $4, then $7. Right now, they're holding it at $4 to $5 range per gallon. I remember though, I used to fill my tank for, I don't know, like $30 maybe. Now it's doubled, almost tripled. You need a big income in my eyes to cover everything. But what's enough though? I have friends like their household income is above $100,000 yearly. They're struggling. I mean, this is obviously like LA, but I'm sure a lot of households are in the same situation. Like 100,000 plus annual salary household income should be enough, even for LA, because they're not living a fancy lifestyle, anyways. He literally told me, so they're getting paid bi-weekly, right? He literally told me like the first 2 weeks of the month he doesn't see cash at all because his bi-weekly salary just goes into rent and bills and shit, and then for 2 weeks he spends on credit card, and once he gets the second payment mid month, he just covers the credit card payments with it, which is sad, you know. For one person, 100K is minimum in Canada. That's for sure, man. Alright, we're getting some action here. It left equal highs though. Maybe sweep, then inversion fair value gap. I could see this being a market maker sell model. But it has to clear the equal highs. So it inverted it already. I'm not interested in this inversion because of equals. I don't want to short into equal highs. But technically that's an SMT divergence also. Maybe if it displaces one more time, I might consider it, but not with the first displacement. But yeah, this should be oh my god, look at this price. I was gonna say this should be a turtle soup on the higher time frame perspective. 3 drives, equal lows. I mean, I really can't see this going deeper into this 4-hourly fair value gap, to be honest with you guys. Like, damn, that's a dump. Ugh, why didn't you sweep the high though, baby girl? Bro, this is gonna make me mad. It swept the high on micros. Holy shit. Now let's see what we get. I wanna get short entry as close as possible to the September opening range gap high. That's an SMT though. I mean, if I enter short and get manipulated here with the bearish SMT, although it equal highs, I mean, that's gonna make me mad. I'll wait for an order block though, because of stop loss purposes. I'm not gonna fill in this fair value gap right away. I wanna short a bearish or a B so I can have a tighter stop. So 15-minute is just ended up being a wick above buy side. Holy shit. I feel sorry for longs. 75 point dump. Holy shit, bro. There is also SMT divergence again on the higher time frame. ES didn't clear the buy side. Let's turn on the end dog. I felt the big dump was coming, but was way off. Added at the top. Oh man, it came one tick from those equally. Yep. Fuck the bulls. Any pullback is a short here, in my opinion. Yeah, but you gotta be careful due to the risk management purposes. Like, so I'm looking at, what's this candle? 1003. And it's C. Look at that displacement. That's so ugly, man. Wow. That's 50 points on 1 minute. So I'm looking at this Wix CE, the down close candle CE. Let's see what it does there. I want to see a rejection. Here. Alright, the inversion parabolic gap retested. It might actually go for the CE though, although it shouldn't. 1K unfunded accounts done for the day. Let's fucking go, Kings. Been taking a new like, you can't wake up anymore. I changed my schedule, bro, because now it's like almost winter time. You know, when we wake up, it's dark outside. What I do is right now I just like go to bed at like 9:30 and 10 o'clock ish, and wake up at 4:35 ish. Feels good though. $8:30. Damn, bro, we getting older, man. Alright, the CE of that wick is rejecting, but hold on. I gotta think something for it, again, stop loss purposes. Like, I can see this going for the sell side, but that's a large fucking stop. I might try it maybe like on the 32nd with 14-point stop. I'll take that. Risky trade though, like very risky. I'm willing to get stopped on this position. Yeah, she's dumping. So there's no wick. If it gets above it and manipulates it, I'm willing to go short there. And the stop will be above 10-18 candles high. So that's what, 14 points. This literally happened yesterday also. Price during afternoon session. Hold on, let me find it. Here, it just wick down at 228. Wick down 40 points and then rolled up. Maybe Nancy Pelosi is doing something. Fucking computer glitched out and missed my entry. Where would you enter though? We have a bearish OB right now. I still want to get entry right above the opening range gap high, that the no wick area. That's a real premium. You know what? I'm gonna set a limit order there. If I get stopped, fuck you. The 5-minute gives me breakaway gap vibes, but it might actually fail me because it's below the 50% of the previous wick. Let's see. Second CPCE. Oh yeah, that would have been a nice entry actually. Yeah, she's going for it. Damn, son. Canceling the limit. Damn, son. Now today Twitter will be like, I caught a fucking 50R long and then and then I caught a 75R short. $40R long, $40R short. Yeah, fuck you, bro. I saw this person today. I don't want to name. I don't want to give names, but so this person posted his long position during pre-market, I think, with 10 contracts and like 50-point stop loss. I'm like, bro, that's gambling actually. You will have better odds in blackjack for real. Alright, we have this Sibi here. I'm not gonna take that though. I still want to get something higher. Because the stop will be too large here. Okay, nice, bro. Not gonna lie, I want to be tilted here, but I didn't even plan to trade today, so I guess I can't be. I mean, don't get tilted on the front of the account, bro. That would be unnecessary, honestly. But if you're trading eval, yeah, I mean, go for it. Who cares about evals, anyways, right? I'm unfunded right now, so I'm kind of trying to be cautious. So the open range gap CE is rejected there. Let me check the 30-second. Do I want to fill this though? I'm still thinking if I want to short this here or not. 50-point stop with 10 exactly, bro. Like, yeah, you'll get winners, but you have to be like, you have to have 100% win rate, which is not realistic, you know. But posting that is another deal. Like 50-point stop with 10 contract, bro. Come on. I'm thinking the 1024 candles high should be safe, honestly. We're in the end log from Tuesday, actually Wednesday, trading up into the open range gap CE, rejecting it for now. Alright, let's see. What's the risk? 17 points. Do I want to risk 17 points here? Let me think. Yeah, bullish SMT, which is going to be faded, obviously. No, I don't want to risk 17 points in the end log. Go for a tilt, bro. You can do it this. Ooh, nice short. Sita. Is it 15-second chart? You're usually operating on the 15-second, right? It sucks when you want planned out, but the computer fucked up. Better wait for an A+ setup. Walk away there at 100 trading ideas. I want to see some sort of a turtle soup. Maybe I'll take that with a low, with a tight stop loss, you know. The 5-minute should be breakaway gap though. It formed this quote-unquote doji candle. I don't like to call doji, but it's what it is. I like to see a bearish SMT to take a short in this CB. Yeah, I have the similar idea, like TS, maybe turtle soup in that CB. I might consider going short there. The thing is, it doesn't have to actually do it, but we'll see. We'll see. Waiting for the 10:30, the 50-minute candle open. Above opening range gap high. Technically, it shouldn't go up there. Because if it goes above the 1020 candles high on the 5-minute, that kind of makes things fuck a little bit. Right, building up Valley's buy side here, I like that. just waiting. If she runs that high and rejects it, I'll take a short. Like something like this. Something like this. This is gonna dump though. This is gonna go for fucking 800s, bro. Or lower. She's definitely gonna touch the first round. Yeah, that's for sure. Maybe it gives the first bounce. Something like this. Or it just rips through it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. The 15-minute opened below the end dog though. Damn, man, look at that hourly. It's going for Tuesday's low though, that's for sure. Alright, let's see if this could turtle soup the high. I took 6 Nasdaq mini short right now. I'm thinking I was six minis. This volatility is crazy. I mean, you can do it with the personal account, but like prop firms, it's almost impossible. All right. I want to see Nasdaq clearing the equal highs. I'm willing to be short up there. $100K my 5 futures accounts. Damn, bro. I think it'll turtle soup that high as we already have a bear system T on the 32nd inside the CB. It should, because it left equal highs here, which just got purged. Alright. Let's see what she does here. Alright, no rejection for now. It's probably going for the no manipulation candle if it doesn't reject it. Damn, bro, these moves are fucking massive. Jesus. I have 2 100Ks. I grouped on them and only trade 3 minis. Very volatile today. I love it. Yeah, volatility is good though. I like it too. The best idea is waiting for the macro. Let's see. 10:50. We have like what, 50 minutes left. The first fair value gap gave 100-point bounce. Yes, sir. It's strange to see the volatility came at 1012, 1013. It's reacting off of a tiny volume imbalance. Forming a bearish SMT here, I think. Let's see if that confirms the swing high. Because the ES is rejecting. I need to clean this chart. Rejecting at the open range gap CE. Just swept the high. I might consider going short in that inversion. Alright, I'm probably gonna feel the CE of the 1 minute busy. Is that premium though? Yeah, that's range EQ. I'm gonna fill it. I'm gonna set a limit order. Risky, but I'll take it. $18. I have a limit order at the 1022 BC or CB high. It doesn't have to trade up there, but for risk purposes, I'm trying to get the best possible entry. Normally, if it was a small range, this inversion fair value gap retest, I would have shorted this. She can bounce here. She should not, in my opinion, because it traded into premium, rejected it perfectly actually at the volume bounce, inverted it. That inversion alone, for me, it's more than enough. because it technically doesn't have any unfinished business up here. If it goes for it, I think that's going to be a reversal profile, I guess. Ideally, it holds this CB 1022 and goes for the sell side. That's my thought process right now. Well, if I take the loss, I'll deal with it. I'm fine. I got filled here. Let's see. It should not trade outside this CB in the perfect world. I'll probably go for low hanging fruit though. A 1030 low. I'm probably gonna collapse the trade there. How many points is that? 65. I'll take it. Alright, stop loss. I'm gonna roll the stop loss here. That's a beautiful fill though. I didn't have any drawdown. 4-point drawdown. It shouldn't violate that high anymore. Let me see the 5-minute. I can hold this longer, but I'm not willing to. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold it longer, guys. I don't want to. Okay, GG's. That was so easy. That was an easy trade. No drawdown. $4R. GG's, guys. It went according to the plan. So again, the thought process for me to have that limit order up here was the CB from 1022, because we had this inversion fair value gap. SMT is not relevant that much, but because we had that inversion fair value gap on the 1 minute, and I was like, okay, this is bearish, and this CB shouldn't get violated anymore because of that inversion fair value gap. Because ideally, an inversion fair value gap had to reject at the CE, and if you look at my chart real quick closer, the CE is right at the CB high. That's why I had the limit order there. I was anticipating a wick like this or a rejection at the CE. But yeah, good trade, good day. They should go for 818 though. Like that should be the case. Because the 5-minute just formed the OB, which is what I traded technically. And it should take out all these lows and go for Tuesday's low. Basically a double purge on the 4-hourly. Oh, actually 3 drives on the 4-hourly. Bearish 3 drives. This should be the second stage reaccumulation. We also have SMTs all over the place, bearish SMTs. Alright, so I'm gonna take a screenshot of this real quick. For journaling purposes. That range EQ rejection was beautiful. Like very algorithmic. Anyone took it with me? Oh. Great entry. Great session. Good job. I did still in, but stops and profit of $100, just 3 micros. Yeah, it should keep going. Because again, the 5-minute actually confirmed the OB. Price is willing to displace below the open, so they should at least go for the AM session, the 9:30 low, and then it should displace even further. $818. Yeah, that's a good target. So your stop loss, where's your stop loss? Let me check. Yes. The bounce from the first fair value gap. $10.40 high. Let me see. $10.40 high. Yeah, I like that. I shouldn't go there anyways. Let me check. I'm checking the mean threshold. Yeah, it shouldn't go further than this. It's basically the mean threshold of the 5-minute order block. It should reject here. Oh, you got stopped. Okay. Yeah, wild moves, man. One candle, 50 points, man. Holy shit. Which is why I kind of TP'd aggressively. I'm glad I didn't hold that. It might actually want to go for the no manipulation candle from here, because it just formed a breaker block here. We might see a dump from up there later today. But hey, you know, you didn't anticipate trading today anyway, so a break even is fine in my opinion. Just make sure don't get tilted and don't keep trading. Yeah, there you go, $300. Now you can have sushi from McD Japan. You're welcome, man. I'm gonna wrap it up, the AM stream here as well. I'm gonna set an alert to 1019 candles high. I think price was going for that by the looks of it, because we have a breaker with a displacement. I think it wants this at least buy side, the minor buy side, which is a seek and destroy actually. This is probably going to be a double purge. So it went for the sell side first, now buy side, and should spike up all the way to the no manipulation candle and dump very fastly afterwards, I think. Which doesn't confirm, like, which is not which, I mean, on the higher time frame perspective, like 15 minutes, it actually shouldn't go for the no manipulation high, but Let's see. I'll be careful of the 5-minute bearish or blocks mean threshold. Alright, macro. I'm gonna close the stream after the macro. It's retesting the 5-minute order block mean threshold, which was rejected. She should dump from here, honestly. That's the inversion fair value gap. She's going for the buy side. For the macro. I want to see this being a double purge though. Well, things are getting ugly here a little bit. Especially if the buy side doesn't get rejected here. That was a nice macro delivery though, from open range gap CE to buy side. 50 points. That's a nice delivery. Take care, bro. Have a great day. Alright, this should be double purge. We should go for the open range gap low at least. I think one inversion here will be enough to send this price to 912. Alright, she's retesting the high of the BISI. She'll reject it here if it's a double purge. Shouldn't trade outside this BISI anymore, in my opinion. I mean, if she's bearish. One more sweep. I think there should be a double purge, and it should low resistance run all the way down to the sell side from here. I want to see a weaker hourly close, to be honest. But my idea would be invalidated if price trades outside this BISI again to the upside. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. I like that. Should be like a low resistance run. And 912 is the objective of this move, or should be objective of this move. We will probably have the first CB. I want to see the CB here with the gap. That's beautiful, man. It should actually rip through the 1049 candle, the BISI here. It just should rip through it with one or two candles. There we go. Yep. Double purge, bro. Now with the hourly open, I think this was the only entry with the anticipation though. The IFVG. I mean, it was not an IFVG at the time, but it doesn't have to be if you have the narrative. The IFVG high retest here. That's a low risk sell for me, in my opinion. When you have the bias though, because it's a double purge, I think that's fillable. which is also retesting the OB. Yeah, from the 1 minute FVG, from the 1 minute CB, I think that's gonna be hourly candle open high, and then it's gonna go for the minor sell side. Shouldn't violate that fair value gap. It's very aggressive entry, but it's also a low risk because your stop will be above the OB. 20 points. I mean, not necessarily too low, but 20 points is doable. But it's not always the case. Like, my point is when you have the narrative backing it up and when you have the bias. Otherwise, it's pointless to fill here. And the 1 minute fair value gap CE looks good to me. Like something like this should be the case. Yep, that will be forming here. Yeah, this candle should send it right now. Yeah, it's kind of rejected the it's probably because it's end dog area, I think. Yeah, it's the end dog from Wednesday. Going too much back and forth, but I mean, it's double purge regardless. It should go for the minor sell side at 894 regardless of what it does here. The worst case scenario, I think it could reach all the way up to 971 and reject it. The CB shouldn't fail regardless, but I think, yeah, it's just going for it. This is the order block, essentially. The 11 o'clock open and the 1 minute after. It's not gonna reject here. I ideally want to see the sell side before 11:10, like doing the macro. It should break down here though. First value gap of the New York. It's been a very strong wall today. I don't like that push. It shouldn't have done that. They just formed a breaker block here. Yes, left equal lows. I mean, regardless of this pump, I would still be looking for sell side delivery, but the narrative. Alright, violate CE and the open range gap CE. Not so interested in this. Is that the range EQ? Range EQ, yeah. Ideally, within the next 2 minutes, it should see sell side. I want to see it taken out during the macro. That should be an order block. If it violates here, I'm calling it. This is the mean threshold of the anticipated order block. It's not an order block just yet because it didn't violate. It's low, but I'm anticipating that being an OB. Flip the mean threshold. Very wiki 15-minute though. getting a bit sloppy here. It's getting a bit sloppy here, guys. I'm gonna call it a day here. Gonna wrap up this stream. Still have the short bias, honestly, but the narrative, um, it should send it from here. Honestly, I don't see anything else. Should just go for it. 50-minute look very bad for the upside. I mean, the 15-minute, let me see. It looks bad for bulls 15-minute. It seems like we're having, maybe on the hourly, no, on the 15-minute, we have this jagged move to the buy side and equal lows on the downside. So once it flips the BC from the morning session today on the 15, I think it's going to be a low resistance run to the externals. Too wiki though. In the 5-minute, even looks worse because it's basically broadening wedge, I think it's called, like seek and destroy, but essentially broadening wedge. Yeah, time to call it, man. 15, looking at the 5-minute, definitely seeking and destroying everybody right now. I have the same bias though. Yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here for the morning session. Hope you guys had some winners today or nothing at all. Have a great rest of the day. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one, guys. I like 820s for today. 820s. Yeah, exactly. That should be the drawn liquidity regardless. But the only problem is that I'm having in my mind is, would price or would the algorithm leave that liquidity for NFP and we just range bound the whole day today? That's the part I don't know. It might be the case. It's going for the buy side again. Yeah, I'm calling it a day here, guys. Take care. Have a good one. See ya.